If you're past your early 60s, it's important to remember every motion you make, and even the steps you skip, can shape your heart's future. Now, what if I said that a few widely recommended exercises, the ones you might trust to keep you strong, could actually be quietly putting strain on your heart with every single day? My intention isn't to frighten you, but to look out for your well-being. As someone who cares for the heart health of older adults, I've seen many people, folks like Henry, Susan, Bill, or Mary, walk through my office doors feeling just fine. But after a gentle checkup, we sometimes discover high blood pressure, a heartbeat out of rhythm, or early signs that the heart is feeling overworked. And in these cases, it's not always about an unhealthy diet or too little movement. Often, the reason is the kind of movement, specifically workouts that are too harsh, too quick, or too demanding for a heart that, after decades of loyal work, needs a touch more caution. Most people in their 60s and beyond don't realize they're making this error. That's why I'm here, to ask you, please, to step away from 5 exercise habits that might be placing extra strain on your heart, not building it up. But there's no reason to worry. I'll also guide you towards safer ways to stay strong and fit. Please keep watching. Your heart truly deserves the best care, and the very first habit may be one you've tried today. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, feel free to do so and turn on notifications so every future health tip finds its way to you. If you find these insights useful, type 1 in the comments. And if not, type 0. Your feedback helps me bring you better advice. Let's get started with the first habit. 1. High-intensity interval training and overdoing it. The hidden danger. Short, intense workouts like HIIT, with their bursts of power followed by quick rests, are quite popular. But if you're in your 60s or older, your heart isn't the same as it was in your 30s. It's simply more delicate and reacts more strongly to stresses. These powerful workout styles can place sudden, heavy demands on your heart, especially if you've dealt with high blood pressure, an irregular heartbeat, or arteries that have become less flexible. Too many older folks dive into these popular routines thinking that a faster heartbeat and lots of sweat means they're getting stronger. Unfortunately for many, that kind of exertion simply increases the risk, not the reward. The heart has to work overtime, sometimes without warning signs, and quietly endures more strain than is safe. You may brush off feeling dizzy or extra tired as just getting older, but inside, your heart may be signaling that it needs a break. It's understandable why someone over 60 might feel inspired to jump into these routines, to keep up with younger family members, maintain independence, or feel vibrant. But pushing too far can result in a hospital trip or a serious health scare. Exercise is meant to make your heart sturdier, not to overwhelm it. Gentle walks, easy movements like Tai Chi, or slow-paced swimming are truly valuable when it comes to protecting an older heart. They help you stay healthy without the risk, and they work with your body's natural rhythm. In your 60s, 70s, and beyond, safety becomes real strength. Gentle habits are true success. But there's another mistake I see just as often, one that isn't only about movement, but about pressure and posture. It often hides in everyday routines, both at gyms and at home. If these suggestions are helping you, let me know by commenting 1 below. Now, on to the next important point. 2. Crunches and heavy weights. When building muscle puts the heart at risk. It's a widely held belief that getting stronger will always help us age well. For the most part, that's true. Being active keeps us steady and allows us to stay independent for longer. But as a heart specialist, I've seen the other side when people in their 60s or early 70s do exercises like sit-ups, crunches, or heavy deadlifts without realizing how much pressure it's putting inside their body. When you tighten your belly muscles or lift something heavy, pressure builds up not just in your stomach, but all the way into your chest, sending your blood pressure soaring and forcing your heart to react quickly. For an older heart, particularly if arteries have stiffened or plaque has built up, this could become an unsafe moment. I've cared for people who fainted mid-exercise, felt sudden chest pain, or experienced abnormal heart rhythms, all during what seemed like a standard workout. It's never because someone wasn't committed to their health. These are folks who are trying hard to stay fit. But in our later years, our bodies change. Blood vessels don't stretch like they once did, and the heart has a harder time adjusting to surprising swings in blood pressure. Even a single heavy lift done the wrong way can lead to problems we never expected on a simple trip to the gym. Does that mean you should stop all strength-building routines? Not at all. The key is to be gentle. Use lighter resistance bands where possible, focus on slow and mindful movements, and, if you can, work with a trainer who understands the needs of an older heart. You can keep getting stronger, but in a way that keeps your heart safe. Still, not every danger comes from moving too powerfully. Sometimes it comes simply from the world around us, the changing temperatures that our hearts feel with every shift. 3. Exercising in very hot or cold weather. When the environment is the enemy. It's common to think that if exercise is good, it's always good, no matter the setting. But for older adults, the time of day and the weather matter as much as which moves you pick. I've seen kind-hearted people step outside for a brisk winter stroll or an afternoon walk under a blazing sun, not realizing that their surroundings could quietly harm their hearts. As we get older, our bodies don't regulate temperature like they once did. In cold weather, blood vessels tighten up to keep us warm, and blood pressure can climb, putting extra strain on hearts that are already overworked. In the heat, blood vessels relax, your heart works quickly to help you cool off, and dehydration can sneak up faster than before. I've watched people collapse in the sunshine or struggle to breathe after just a short time outdoors on cold days. These moments aren't rare. They're clear signals that our heart is more sensitive to temperature swings than we might have guessed. You don't need to run a race for your heart to be under stress. Simply being out in the wrong weather, at the wrong time, can have an impact. Exercise should help you feel better, not put you in harm's way. For older adults, it's safer to exercise indoors where the temperature stays steady. Remember to drink water before, during, and after being active. Dress for the weather, layer up in the cold, or wear light clothes in the heat. Most important of all, listen for the gentle hints your body gives you before they grow louder or more serious. However, not all challenges come from the outside world. Sometimes, even the type and speed of movement can bring surprises, especially when the moves involve quick changes and jarring actions. If you're still here and finding this information helpful, comment 1. It lets me know these reminders matter. 4. Jumping, fast motions, and quick turns. The hidden strain inside energetic workouts can make us feel unstoppable, like we're turning back the clock. Moves such as jumping jacks, rushing upstairs, or fast-paced group exercise might seem fun and uplifting, but when you reach your mid-60s or 70s, those same motions can quietly challenge your heart and body in ways you may not notice right away. I've seen determined older adults, folks who want to join in at group fitness classes or online challenges, put their best foot forward, only to come visit me describing unsteady feelings, heart palpitations, or even unexplained falls. It's not a sign of weakness, It's just that our bodies change over time. Our reflexes slow down, keeping balance gets tougher, and our arteries don't adjust as easily. Quick jumps, sharp twists, and sudden shifts can throw your body's system out of sync, causing your blood pressure and heart rate to race. Oxygen may not reach all your muscles as easily as before, and what looks like a simple hop or sidestep can be a much bigger task for an aging heart. If you already have even slight heart concerns, these movements can quickly raise the risk of heart rhythm trouble or a fall. The saddest part is that these adults just want to stay strong, independent, and youthful. But lasting confidence and health come from steady, careful control, not from speed. Gentle activities, from Tai Chi to easy water exercises or even mild stretching, may seem less exciting, but they offer real, lasting benefits, helping to balance your body and calm your heart. Still, even with the right kinds of activity, there's another commonly missed risk. When you choose to exercise, especially if you're moving right before bedtime. 5. Exercising later in the evening. When good habits disrupt rest. It's tempting to fit in a walk or a quick workout after the day's chores are done, especially when the house is quiet and the evening feels free. But for those in their 60s, 70s, or older, exercising too late can quietly disrupt your most essential healing time, your sleep. I've seen many folks, including longtime patients, decide to slip in a bit of light movement after dinner or right before going to bed. They mean well, hoping to keep up their activity, but even light exercise can often boost your heart rate and trigger your body's alert signals, making it harder to fall into restful sleep. As we age, our sleep becomes less steady, and our body's natural cycles become more sensitive. Evening exercise, particularly if it makes you warm up or feel a rush, sends a message to your body to stay awake, right when you should be winding down. And poor sleep is closely connected to high blood pressure, more inflammation, trouble with sugar levels, and even irregular heartbeats. Your heart, just like your muscles, needs peaceful rest to heal and get ready for the day ahead. Moving your workouts to the morning or early afternoon can help you sleep better, keep your energy steady, and support your heart's health. Let your evenings be about calming down and preparing for a good night's rest. Remember, it's during sleep that your heart heals most. But there's one more habit I need to mention, one that doesn't involve difficult workouts at all, but can start to harm the heart when you ignore your body's quiet requests. 6. From my heart to yours. Learning the quiet art of listening. If you've watched to this point, thank you, truly. That tells me you care about not just adding years to your life, but filling those years with meaning. Now, I want to speak to you not just as a heart doctor, but simply as a fellow parent, neighbor, or friend who has seen too many moments where a different choice could have saved a lot of pain. In many rooms and clinics, I've sat beside strong, thoughtful people full of energy and wisdom, who lost so much after a single workout, a small change in their routine, or a new habit they thought was harmless. Most of them told me, "I didn't think this would matter." That phrase stays with me because once you're past 60, just about everything you do for your health starts to matter deeply. The foods you choose, the movements you make, the way you let yourself rest, and the ways you cope with stress. Every bit adds up. Your heart, which has faithfully supported you for over 6 decades, deserves your attention and your kindness. Not out of fear, but so you can keep living well and fully. You don't have to live like you're 30 again or chase every new fitness trend. What you do need is consistency, patience, and gentle awareness. There is no prize for exhausting yourself, but there is priceless value in waking up each day with a strong, steady heart and a peaceful mind. Forget the idea that the hardest routine is the best one. Choose what is wise, not simply what is hard. Move with mindfulness, take rest seriously, and let your choices match your age, not try to undo it. That's real strength and real bravery. And even if you take on all these safer habits, remember there's a final pitfall: not moving at all. Sometimes the real risk is in doing nothing, letting silence and routine chip away at your heart's vitality. The heart gives you everything: support, energy, emotion, and after 60, it needs your partnership more than ever. Not to make you afraid, but so that you honor all it has done. These 5 exercise habits I've asked you to adjust aren't bad in themselves. They're just not always right for an older heart. What once gave you energy or built muscle may not work the same way anymore, and that's perfectly fine. Growing older isn't a defeat, it's a sign of wisdom and all you've lived through. From here on, aim to move more thoughtfully, breathe a little deeper, and select activities that comfort, not punish, your body. Your health is not measured in how breathless you get, but in how steadily and kindly you care for yourself. Let today be the moment you choose to cherish your heart, not challenge it. You are never too old, and it is never too late. Every gentle, compassionate decision you make adds vibrant days to your life and years to your story. Step forward kindly, carefully, always remembering your heart. These reminders are offered with warmth and true hope that you enjoy many full, authentic years ahead. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Consider sharing something you've learned and plan to use in your daily life. Let's help each other on this path toward living wisely and well. If you liked this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel welcome to comment 0. Your honest feedback means a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more future tips. Thank you for watching, and here's to living each day with a grateful, steady heart.